Hey everybody! Welcome back to Northernlion. Played some Binding of Isaac Wrath of the Lamb. We had a great run last time. No, my friend. No, my friends. Ugh. I'll deal with it, but at the same time, can we just get a random Cain or Judas, please? Not even Maggie. I'm raising my standards in advance of the Rebirth release. Oh, good start. As Blue Baby will, take a little bit of damage on our very first room here, thereby making it nearly impossible for us to actually get a deal with the devil, unless we maybe pick up some HP here and then never take damage again. So in this week's, bindingofisaac.com update from Ed, he announced that there were some changes to the way that batteries are going to work, and items like the 9-volt, or I mean not items like, specifically the 9-volt, is now going to make one-room charge items become timed charge items. So, for example, Tammy's head. Instead of, 9-volt being effectively worthless when you had Tammy's head, 9-volt is going to allow you to fire Tammy's head multiple times per room, kind of similar to the way that Blue Candle works. And I was thinking, this small change may actually make Blue Baby very, that was a total waste of a bomb, may actually make Blue Baby very slightly more viable. Because, I'm gonna put a bomb down here and just finish this fight, hopefully. Because you'll be able to get multiple poops per room, which normally would be cause for health concern, I think. Thank God for these spirit hearts. But in this case would actually be really good because maybe you would pick up an extra few consumables per floor. It's not an enormous gain, right? Like, it's not gonna win any runs for you single-handedly, but it could contribute to a one run, I think, and at least make poop not so bad. Also, it would make Tammy's head, like, maybe as good as Blue Candle if you got the 9-volt, which is sweet. I don't know what happens if you have Blue Candle and the 9-volt. Maybe it just fires continuously. I doubt it. That would be pretty ridiculous. I think Blue Candle might be getting nerfed in Rebirth. I can't remember anyway. Like, it might become a room charge type thing. I don't know. It doesn't matter for now. Let's try not to focus on the elephant in the room that is Rebirth coming out very shortly. Ugh. The damage that I'm taking here is not... it's not going to sink us, as long as I don't take much more, but it is potentially really dangerous, because now if I take a deal with the devil, I only have one spirit heart, which could be one hit if we end up on the caves next, or just, are an idiot and maybe hurt ourselves with our own bomb or something. So I don't love the fact that I've taken a decent amount of dumb damage thus far. Mr. Mega, as far as first floor drops go, is pretty good. We might be able to bomb our way into our item room, which would be sweet. Yeah, we'll, we've got some stuff on the go right now is what I'm trying to get at. We'll cross this bridge when we come to it. I'm happy that we got stem cells and that spirit heart just randomly on the last floor. But I'm gonna need to make better use of it if we're gonna really start to come out of this with something. And obviously one of the things that would help us out the most is just getting a, interesting. Just getting a really good deal with the devil here on the cheap. That amount of money, well, there's a lot of good things about it. I might be able to play this Judgment and actually get something to pay out. I don't know why I walked over that, like I could actually get something out of it. And, oh, Little Chub is pretty okay as well. I mean, as far as non-game winning but still half-decent items go, yeah, Little Chub and Mr. Mega are a pretty good 1-2 punch for us. I think I'm gonna play Judgment right away, just in the hopes of getting, like, a key or something like that. I know this is maybe gonna kibosh our attempts to get to the shop. I think Notched Axe might actually be better. I never thought I'd say this. I guess I'm not going to use a bomb here. Doesn't look like it's going to be necessary. I never thought I'd say this, but I think Notched Axe, just for its ability to break rocks, might actually be better than the poop. There you go. There's a first time for everything. Saves us a few bombs over the course of this run. So we got the coin purse, interesting, and brimstone. I know. I'm Blue Baby, though. I gotta take it. I know, but I'm Blue Baby, though. I know. Anyway. Balls of Steel, that's what I wanted. Friends till the end, I'll take it. Bad Gas, I'll take it. Pretty Fly, that is a solid coin purse. So I'm pretty stoked to have Brimstone. I know it's gonna infuriate people. What can I say? It's like, being in, not intensive care, but like palliative care or something like that. It doesn't look like we have a long time left on this earth. We might as well just enjoy it, right? That's why I'm taking brimstones and mom's knives and guppies and all that good stuff. I'm gonna sacrifice a spirit heart here. Alright, that was a waste. We could have used stars to get out, but I'd rather just use stars on the next floor to get or save a key, basically, ride a cowboy, you know what I mean? So, I'm pleased with this run so far, but we definitely need some kind of spirit heart goodness if we're ever gonna, you know, make this work beyond the short term. Charm of the Vampire is just one of those items that always shows up if you are Blue Baby. This and Little Chad. I wouldn't be surprised to end up fighting Chad on this floor, getting Little Chad, and feeling a whole lot worse about ourselves by the time this floor is over. But it's hard to complain because we do have Brimstone, and as far as like safe high damage items go, Brimstone's up there, man. Doesn't do as much damage as Mom's Knife, but you don't have to get nearly as close. And having a Little Chub along with it is a nice kind of augmenter as well, just to make sure that anything that doesn't get killed by the Brimstone hit gets destroyed soon after. Even Isaac's head kind of helps us out in that regard as well. So, if we find some tinted rocks, I am prepared for Notched Axe to finally prove its worth. It's been a long time coming. Yeah, good. That's closing in on enough money to make our shop worthwhile, no question about it. Good Brimstone hits. Occasionally I see people and they say, oh, Brimstone's so overrated, it's not even that good. I'm kind of into this weird position where I think Brimstone is both over and underrated. It's an item that I think doesn't get a lot of respect from some people and gets too much respect from other people. What is it? Just a really, really effective way of dealing damage. It's not going to win the run for you by itself, but it makes it a lot easier to get a win. I'm disappointed, and I think that's terrible damage. I think I'm justifiably disappointed here. It's almost never a good thing to end up fighting the Headless Horseman. Yeah, okay, this could be really bad. But it's almost never a good thing because the ability to fly is like something you get so often just by finding it passively that really to get an active item for it seems like a total waste. That being said, we're going to take it anyway because it's certainly better than Notched Axe. Now, we're on the clock here. I don't want to alarm anybody, but we're in a bit of a risky situation. You may have noticed that for yourself. You know, we have half a Spirit Heart. That means anything will kill us. The fact that we're not one-shotting these keepers scares me a little bit. Oh, Little Chub, he almost had it there. That's okay. You know, I'm going to go to our shop even though we're 1 cent short. Sure, I will buy Nun's Habit. I was hoping there'd be a consumable Spirit Heart for sale. If we get the money, I'll buy Nun's Habit, I should say. It doesn't necessarily make the pony that much better. But if we get Book of Revelations or something like that, which is very much on my to-do list, then it could be very good. Alright, I'm gonna say that our next best chance for the secret room is probably right here. Oh, really? It was the one that was adjacent to the boss room? I give that like a lower weighting most of the time, but, or maybe we just don't have one on this floor in general. Well, certainly we're in a very interesting position. Caves Part 2 is maybe a little bit better than Catacombs could have been. So we do have that going for us, I suppose. Still a little bit concerned, I think justifiably so. How are we gonna get out of this one? Well, I mean, basically we're gonna get Book of Revelations. Or we're gonna stack up an awful lot of HP, sort of, through stuff like this boss trap room. It would be really nice if this boss trap room had either an HP upgrade or Squeezy or the crate. One of those three. Yeah, that's good enough. Alright, so don't take damage here, and we can actually end up leaving feeling a lot better than we started. By the way, the reason I'm not really using the active effect on the pony is that, we kind of, like, imagine Larry Jr. shows up. You should use the active effect on the pony because it'll hit all segments of Larry Jr. simultaneously. So does Brimstone, and it one-shots them, so I kind of don't feel like there's really a point in getting that close and that risky. I'm just basically using this for its ability to fly right now. And this is what I mean when I say Brimstone's not an automatic one-run. So can I, oh, that's gonna blow up. Alright, whoa, okay, that's a decent amount of money. I was gonna say, can I use my, my pony effect to, like, fly by the blood bank and get a play while invincible? Because if so, there might be something. There might be some merit to that. That was a very bad first shot on my part there. That's alright, just do some crowd control. 3 keys. I would welcome some golden chests. More than that, I would welcome some tinted rocks, but, you know, can't always get what you want. I'm very wary of this, because this could be an HP downgrade, and if it's HP downgrade or bad trip, we're in a, oh, that was the wrong direction. We're in a very weird spot. You've got to forgive me on that one. I don't use Headless Horseman very often, or pony very often, I should say. Especially because I've become Guppy every run now, right? 7 cents. 7 cents. Enough to maybe justify going to our shop. Not just because we might find a half-price item, but the combination of finding a half-price item, fighting greed, and having our financial situation sorted out for us in the future. You know, there's enough good outs for us that I think it's worth it. 3 keys means we'll also, for sure, go to our item room. And it'd be very silly not to. They've been good for us so far. This one may be a notable exception. But that's okay. No greed, but there is a map and a spirit heart. So I think the way we'll handle this is if we don't get enough money for the map, we'll probably buy the spirit heart because, you know, our survival is relatively important. Wow, that no spirit hearts, just keys. This is a big moment for us. I welcome the Fallen here because we're pretty fast. I'm not gonna use this bomb if I can avoid it. We can already hit multiple segments of the Fallen just by using Brimstone. I welcome this because a free deal with the devil item is pretty much the only way we're gonna get a deal with the devil item at this point when we have such low HP. Now we got Book of Belial, which is good, but not good enough to cause us to get rid of the pony. I was really hoping that that would be... Oh, I should have taken this pill. Oh, we would have known if it's Balls of Steel. Oh well. I would have loved the pact, but so be it, I guess. Is this the end of this floor? Oh, okay. So I'm happy that the pill was a health upgrade. I think this is the end of this floor. In which case, you know, I thought I would buy the Spirit Heart, but I'm not going to buy the Spirit Heart because we're relatively survivable. I'd rather save the money for the chance to get something better from our next shop. Sucks that we kind of wasted a key, but oh well. Yeah, this is, it's going. Book of Belial is good, but I really think the pony's going to allow us to stay alive, so it gets precedent right now. It's a fast run, but I don't feel 100% confident in either outcome. I don't feel 100% confident in a win or a loss here. It's still too close to call. Oh, that was bad damage. One thing's for sure, I can't afford to take too many hits like that if I'm gonna try to swing this run. Lots of bombs. That room felt pretty good for that, if nothing else. And that's another little bit of bad damage there. These are the easy rooms on Necropolis too, so let's on Necropolis as well, I should say. So let's just take a second to regroup, you know, get your brain straight again. Thank God for that free Spirit Heart. Oh my God, these turrets are... They're the greatest sharpshooters of all time. Just get out of there, man. Oh, good brimstone shot, yeah. Hit absolutely nothing. Are you proud of yourself? I really hope that we actually get a deal with the devil on this floor and we end up getting Lump of Coal. That's one of the, at this point, very few outs that we have that are likely. A second Pretty Fly is great. This pill, we're running out of good pills. We've already seen Health Up. We've already seen Balls of Steel. Those are extremely important as Blue Baby. Sure, this could be like a Tears upgrade or something, but I'm starting to feel like I'm pressing my luck a little bit. Shop, please. Not a surprise that we're fighting greed here. Still extremely disappointed we're not killing keepers in one hit. But just keep our wits about us, and, you know, maybe we actually leave this floor a lot stronger than we started it. Maybe. Getting our key back feels good, at least. Good chance of getting blood banks on the next floor, as if that even matters. And red hearts we can't use. If Blue Baby had a memoir, that's what it would be called. Red hearts we can't use. You could call it, like, irrelevant red hearts. That's got a little bit more of a, you know, Upper East Side kind of vibe to it, though. I want a little bit more of the blue-collar red hearts we can't use. I don't like this room. Historically on this run, what have I taken damage from? Relatively easy enemies just shooting at me from up close, which is a byproduct of there just being a lot of them. I should be working a little bit harder to find secret rooms. Because something like the Ankh, or raw liver obviously, but something like the Ankh would be so beautiful for us that it seems like a decent pickup. Ruka, you need to go outside? This is a bad time, buddy. I offered you the chance to go outside before I started recording, but because you don't speak English, it was kind of difficult to convey. Let's see what we've got in our mob trap room. Ugh. It might be worth it, but... Like, right now, it doesn't feel worth it, but that's because I've got the pony, and the pony makes you pretty darn fast. When we lose the pony, we might want that speed upgrade, but do I really want to fight the enemies I'm going to have to fight to make this happen? If nothing else, at least it looks like we're going to survive Necropolis, unless we end up fighting, like, a truly abysmal boss here. On the downside, it looks like we're going to get a single cube of meat, which is a really bad haul. Normally, I'd be stoked, because if we fought war, it would mean that maybe we had the Book of Revelations. Book of Revelations plus Nun's Habit, pretty good combination as Blue Baby, might actually give us long-term survival chances. We still don't have those long-term survival chances. We've got great short-term damage and stuff like that. But our long-term survival chance is still a little bit subpar. We got a Spirit Heart, we got a cube of meat. Let me fight Krampus. Oh, I hate you forever. Well, I don't really want to go to that curse room. I don't think I can see myself getting... I mean, I can see myself getting more than one Spirit Heart value out of it, but it's too risky right now. We don't have tolerance for that kind of risk on a run like this right now. So the secret room should be here. Contains 3 cents. Not really what I was looking for. Alrighty. Pill? It was a telepills, and weirdly enough, I thought it didn't move us, but I think we just had a lot of rooms that looked very samey. Yes, that is indeed the case. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna pick up the speed upgrade. I think it's a good just-in-case type thing. Plus, it means that future mob trap rooms should be a little bit more likely to give me something better like the skeleton key. So, I think this is it's a smart play, but it's a risk. It's a risk I've calculated, and I hope it's going to be worth it. And yeah, okay. It looks like it's going to be just fine here. But, alright. No need to be overly dramatic. We're still alive, and as a Blue Baby run, that's not something that always you can say by Necropolis 1. And I would say that even if we get Necropolis 2, which we do, we have a very, very good shot at least beating Mom. Now, once we get down to the womb, damn, dude, I got no idea. It's worth it, because it's easy. Yeah, I don't really know what happens once we get past Mom. I guess that'll depend on the position that we're in. You know, what item we get from the Mom fight, how the rest of Necropolis goes for us, etc., etc. But, yeah, I don't love our long-term prospects, but I don't really think we're more than an item or two away from being plausibly victorious, which is going to be the title of my autobiography. Plausibly victorious, : it ain't a one run yet. The Sir Northernlion memoirs. I'm predicting big things for me in the future. Sweet Steam sale, dog. Pretty excited about that. Luckily, we had a huge windfall on the last floor, so we can at least buy our key. And, you know, we got Max's Head, which is a great item. There is no cynicism or snarkiness that I can muster. Not a secret room. Max's Head, I'm stoked about. Lots of extra damage as Brimstone. When you got Brimstone, you're taking a while to charge. It sounds like it's a jingle. When you got the Brimstone, but it takes a while to charge. Gotta pop something in the microwave. Bagel Bites, the end. Bagel Bites, a registered trademark of Menin. Now, that's not really... That was like the theme song of Different Strokes temporarily in there, you know, drawing from my Nick and Knight-based childhood. Probably should not have stood so close there. I should just learn that, you know, when enemies spawn in mob trap rooms, just stand in the middle, you big idiot. I do think... this is anecdotal, but it feels like Max's Head is making it take a little longer for me to charge my Brimstone shot. I don't know if Max's Head comes with a small tiers downgrade. If it does, it's worth the cost. But I think it... maybe not. I don't know. I might just be overly anal about it because I'm in such a tight position here. Speaking about tight positions, you should see the one I got in with your mother last night. Haha, seriously, Junior, we're going broke. Can we borrow some money? Okay. Had to try it once. It worked. Not really gonna gamble on our arcade. You know what? That's not true. I will gamble on our arcade if there is a fortune teller in it. I know I'm going to end up eating my words, and there is going to be a fortune teller, and I'm going to have to sit there for like 10 minutes trying to get crystal ball or at least some extra spirit hearts, but, you know, it's a quality problem to have if it ends up working out for us. So, let's, yeah, let's put a bomb there. That worked out fantastically. And we got the Ankh. That's a great item. What was I talking about earlier? We need the Ankh. What did we get? The Ankh. Sweet. Thanks a lot. That is indeed a fortune teller. Forget 3 Skull Monty. We're going to play the fortune teller. That's where our allegiance lies. What are we looking for? Crystal ball. For real, man. World card is fine. Crystal ball is our win. Map, compass. We already have compass, I guess. Don't we? No, we don't. I just went the right way on this map. Map, compass, spirit hearts, and combined with Nun's Habit, all that rolled into one gives us a much better shot than ever on this run of actually making it work. So I'll sit here until I got 0 cents left. I don't care. The other thing is we could probably secure ourselves either blood or IV bag if we got crystal ball. Because, oh, that could be Joker or something. Just make sure the tick doesn't show up. 2 of diamonds. Well, I guess we'll use that right away. And then we'll have even more fun with this here. Please don't be another 2 of diamonds. Oh, fuck. I love you guys. I do. I can't sit here for 3.5 minutes gambling away 98 cents. But I am happy to have as much money as we do, just in case money equals power shows up. I'll tell you what. 70 cents. I'm willing to gamble a lot. That's going to be like 50 cents worth of gambling by the end, because we've already given them like 15 or something. So 70 cents. There's a spirit heart. That's meaningful. And I mean this sincerely. I would rather lose a run than find myself getting bored by Isaac by being in the tedium of the arcade here. Not everybody's in that same boat, okay? You know, you can play Isaac however you want to play Isaac. That's how I play Isaac. I want to keep my enthusiasm high. You know, gives me more motivation to win. And there we go. So we really only got a spirit heart and like 70 cents out of this. 70 cents would normally be sweet as hell, but doesn't really mean that much for us in our current situation. I say we buy the Steam sale. And the reason is, maybe this makes it so if we fight Greed on a secret room, he won't drop the Steam sale, which seems like a relatively minor kind of condition to be worried about. Am I just not going to take the world card? I guess I'm just not going to take the world card. Yeah, look at this smart guy. I don't want to go back through that horseshit, though. Let's get Mom's foot to break this, if possible. Oh, come on now. Come on now. There we go. Got a bomb and a spirit heart. Pretty good. We're actually in a position where I feel comfortable taking a deal with the devil if we could get one on the next floor with this amount of HP or more. No foot, no foot. Already about halfway through this. Our damage against single target foes is not exceptional. That should be fairly obvious by now. But against multiple targets, we're pretty good. Almost a truly awful dodge there. That'll do it. And we got the crate. Pretty much, you know, one of the best items you can get is Blue Baby. 2 of spades. Doubles our keys. I'll take it right now. Our pill is telepills. Well, we might as well try to get a deal with the devil. Plus, this allows me to get the world card on my way out. World card. Yeah, so we'll get our world card. And maybe we'll get a deal with the devil. Smoke him if you got him, right? This is the HP. This is the first time we've been at a level of HP that I really feel super comfortable with. It's in the arcade here. So I would welcome that. And we do still have the Polaroid. Good. Don't make a mistake there and accidentally take like Child's Heart and end up losing the run. So 8.5 Spirit Hearts. Still no way to, you know, reliably increase our HP. I'd say the ponies ended up working out surprisingly well for us, and maybe the only reason we're still alive. So maybe I shouldn't have looked down on it so much. No deal with the devil. That's okay. Next floor. Womb XL? Oh, are you effing kidding me? Yeah? Okay, well, that wasn't worth it. We have a small surplus of keys, though. Bad gas is pretty bad. It's not a wordplay. It's just an uninspired kind of sentence. So when am I going to use this world card? On an XL, this is like super old Northernlion meta, but I used to use, oh geez, Windows Explorer is like crashing here. Just don't go down, baby, you'll be fine. Normally, super old Northernlion meta was you save the world card for like the Cathedral or Shoal, unless you get an XL floor on the Womb. Well, we have an XL floor on the Womb, but I still think it's better to save it for the Cathedral or Shoal. Good stuff. Okay, do we know this? It's more telepills. Jeez Louise. Who's Louise and why are people always exasperated with her? Hey, Tomo. You just wake up, buddy? From when you jumped on me, like, you know, 40 minutes ago? You got, like, a really sleepy eye going on there, bud. You okay? Alright, seems fine. Normally, the cats are outside of the room for recording, but they really love, this window on rainy days, and I live in Vancouver. It's real rainy, like, often. Very, very often. That is an extremely lucky Spirit Heart. The game has been good to us. As much as I can complain about how things have gone, sort of, like because of some items we didn't get, it's a bit disingenuous because without some good luck in consumable drops and stuff of that ilk, we would be dead right now. The game's given us enough to live on for now, and it's, I wouldn't necessarily say it's up to us whether we win or lose, but we've at least put ourselves in that position where we could possibly win. Or we've at least allowed the game to put ourselves in that position where we can possibly win. I'm trying to give credit where credit's due, Troll Engine. What I'm trying to get at is this is a challenging run, but not a guarantee. It hasn't been handed to me, but it's like the Bill Gates quote, you know, about his kids. He's going to give them enough items to do anything, but not enough items so that they don't have to, or they can't, sorry, disregard me. Enough items so that they have to do something, but they can do anything. That's a paraphrase. They can't just sit on their butts. Friends till the end, sure. The library kind of sucked. I was hoping it would be Book of Belial. Or, sorry, we already saw that. Book of Revelations. Because if there was Book of Revelations, we could conceivably take that and along with the Nun's Habit generate so many Spirit Hearts from something like the Blood Bank, which we have, or that Demon Judgment, which we have. Speaking of which, that Demon Judgment it's a very interesting kind of situation going on there. I am considering playing it because we do have permanent Polaroid invincibility, so we'll get a lot of mileage out of a single Spirit Heart. But it also has the potential to go like way, way overboard and you know, could contribute to me actually losing. Or it could give me an item that gives me like a guaranteed win. Well, I'll tell you what, let's go inside of our arcade here. There's no fortune teller, so that makes that decision easy. I'll tell you what, here you go. Don't pay out until you're ready to pay out with the big one. Sweet, my best friend. Is it worth one Spirit Heart for my best friend? No. But, is it worth one Spirit Heart to get an item out of Demon Judgment? Somewhat seemingly contradictorily, I would say yes. I'm disappointed that we got my best friend, but I am happy that we didn't have to pay more to see my best friend, because I could have easily seen myself doing that. I would say it's a relatively acceptable compromise. Now, we're in a fairly good spot here. 9 keys means, you know, we can enjoy a delicious bounty of golden chests. Nice. If we so desire. If we find them, at least. It's not like we have Guppy's tail or anything. Easy rooms so far. I guess we're lucky we have the womb instead of utero. What's my ideal outcome here? I really... Okay, if we end up fighting death, I'm not going to be mad about it, but I hope we don't. Because a second level cube of meat is fine, but it's not really what I want right now. I would love to fight anybody else and get squeezy. Extra HP, a little bit faster charge on Brimstone. Sweet. I mean, we don't really get any value out of that, but it's not a bad pill. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I would love to have the opportunity to fight a regular boss. If we end up fighting death, that's at least not the worst outcome. The worst outcome is definitely if we end up fighting Conquest. So we got Wire Coat Hanger. It means we're going to have to fight 3 bosses to get a Tears upgrade, but I think it's worth it. Coat Hanger's pretty good, man. In my opinion, at least. I think in most people's opinions, Coat Hanger is pretty solid. If we don't get Squeezy, then what I would really love to see is a damage upgrade. Pentagram being, like, the only one that we could actually get, I guess, directly from a boss. Yeah, that would be fine by me. So this is going exceptionally well. Oh, you know what? We're only fighting 2 bosses because this is a boss trap room, not a mob trap room. My mistake. We're not that late in the game yet. Easy boss fight. Easy life. An extra key. We've actually earned keys on this floor, which is always encouraging. And that's going to do it. Got extremely lucky to not have taken damage on this room yet, and could have easily done so by the end, but that's okay. We made it. with good HP, and it's Skolex. Skolex is your ideal vanilla boss fight at this point. He's not Conquest, that's for damn sure. Relatively easy to kill. Relatively easy to avoid getting hit. Most of the time. Oh my god, I should have known. That's alright. One permanent Polaroid invincibility will sort him out. We got a range upgrade, which is, well, you know, it's a compromise, right? We got a easy boss, but a shitty item. It's not the ideal outcome, but it could have been worse. Mr. Mega Bombs finally coming back to help me here. Been a little while since we've really seen those in action in an offensive way. Should have used one against Skolex. Might have saved me a Spirit Heart. Definitely a good value trade here. Keep it up. Okay. We are doing this. But to avoid quoting Counter-Strike Global Offensive, we're in a real good spot. The question is how we'll do against Isaac, but we have, like, especially since we don't have a second level cube of meat, for once, I mean, okay, this might be a situation where on Isaac, the first level cube of meat is actually the best. We'll head up to the next floor, and we'll use the world card here for sure. Alright, I might have easily gone in the wrong direction here. What do I mean by that? Well, I mean, with Brimstone, we control how much we shoot at Isaac. And it's not going to be very much, and it's going to be for a decent amount of damage. By not having second level cube of meat, we're not going to have to deviate from that and end up, you know, taking extra hits from Isaac as a result of him, Blue Baby, that, or cube of meat that is, dealing like low damage. So I think it's actually a situation where first level cube of meat is actually pretty good in this situation. If I didn't have Brimstone and I was firing at Isaac anyway, I would prefer second level Meat Boy just for the extra damage because he's going to be shooting all the damn time anyway. Thank you. Saved me a bomb there. Took you long enough, but still. But yeah, in this situation, I'm perfectly content to have first level Meat Boy. Our tarot card. You know, that was an important moment for us, and the fact that we only got the Hermit card out of it sucks pretty hard, but what can you do, right? If we get past Isaac, we have the keys necessary to open all these chests on the chest, and then who knows what happens down there. As far as Blue Baby runs go, this one is still pretty good. So what's my master plan here? Well, my master plan is win on this fight against Isaac, and I think that should be doable. Because we're going to have a lower chance with the Ankh. Even if we only survive with one Spirit Heart here, that would be absolutely hunky-dory for me. And if possible, I would love to use the pony to avoid taking damage. I think the odds of that working out effectively are nearly zero. That's okay, though. Yeah, Ruka, it's okay, buddy. I'm not a neglectful pet owner. I'm very self-conscious of the fact that my dismissive tone there may sound like I'm a neglectful pet owner. I'm not. After this Isaac fight, I will free my cat from the prison of our cozy bedroom that it wanted to be in the first place. Sorry, that he wanted to be in the first place. Now, we're doing well. I specifically say he there because I'm tired of people coming over and being like, oh, your cat's so beautiful, what's her name? And then we say, oh, actually it's a boy and his name's Ruka. And they go, oh, she's so cute. Hey, this cat, if we hadn't, you know, had it fixed, would fuck the shit out of your cat. I'll tell you that much. It would love it, too. It'd be all over that. Don't try to emasculate my Ruka. I mean, we already medically did that, but this cat will F your shit up. If it was in the wild, it would be a hunter. Claws out. Catching butterflies. Come, my lady. Come, my lady. You're my butterfly feline baby. This fight has gone exceptionally well. Can we, like, there's no way to deny that, right? Just be dead? Like, yeah, thank you. You're dead. You just don't know it yet. One more hit. Dare I say, I think we got a pretty good chance on this one. Yeah. Pills, okay. PhD. Chocolate milk. Wow, that's a bad haul. But I'll tell you what, since we don't have any choice in the matter, we'll take PhD before we take our pill. And that gives us balls of steel. So at least we got 2 Spirit Hearts out of this whole nightmare here. Why don't we Hermit cards? See if maybe it took us to the secret room where we actually fought Greed. That's a weird one. Time to see if maybe this Greed drops like raw liver instead of the Steam sale. Because I bought the Steam sale, I will feel so vindicated. No, we just dropped money. Money can be exchanged for goods and services. That was more Bubbles than Homer Simpson. And Bubbles from Trailer Park Boys, not Bubbles from The Wire, which I still have not seen. I know I gotta. I know it's beloved. Still got to see The Wire. I'm backed up on HBO shows, man. I don't watch very much television. And I don't know if, well, it's obviously not available on Canadian Netflix, and fucking HBO Go still doesn't have a digital-only subscription available for Canada. I don't think it has one available for the US yet, but it's planned for the near future. So, wink wink, there's no way to watch that show at all. No question about it. Now, I would love to have some more bombs, you know? We're doing fine on damage, but I'm so glad I didn't take damage against Famine there. I would love to do more damage against, you know, enemies like Famine. One of the easiest ways to do that would be to just throw a little bomb down next to just a little dinky bomb, you know. Other items I would love to receive here, like, I feel like I'm in a pretty darn good spot relative to where I thought I would be at this point. We've got way more HP than I expected to have. I expected to maybe use the Ankh against Isaac. We didn't. That's great. Okay, thank you. Stop forcing me to hit Sloth. I want to hit Sloth last. Got lucky to not get hit there. Although, you know what? We're actually going to kill Sloth and Wrath first if we can. It's going to be difficult because the other bosses can kill Lust. Because I would love to get Poison Touch. Oh, you effer. Tell you what, we'll go for Wrath next. Sloth, you got to stop walking into peepers. Oh my god. I don't even want Mr. Boom. Mr. Boom, 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 I don't want you in my room. We'll not spend the night together in my room. Alright, well this is fine. Super Lust can actually give us exactly what I was asking for anyway. Pretty psyched to have the ability to fly on this room. Also pretty psyched to have Brimstone so we have no knockback. We'll just, you know, keep rinsing and repeating here. It's doing a fairly good job, I'd say. And one more. There we go. Our pill is bad gas. Sure. I think we could almost, you know, go on record as saying that's pretty much the straight up worst hermit card we've ever had. We had to go through like 7 extra rooms. Didn't get Jack S. Now, I don't worry about death so much here. Pestilence a little bit more annoying just because of the explosions that can come out of nowhere. Death's got some Zambros, but we can pretty much take care of those easily ourselves. Also, the pony should be relatively easy to kill with Brimstone. Usually takes a lot longer than I'd like to admit, but that's okay. Come on, buddy. Who wants to live forever? Where are we gonna go? I mean, we have the pills, so it kind of seems like Nun's Habit's a good choice, but this time, I'm gonna try to kill Lust last, because again, I really feel like Poison Touch could win us the game. I think we could win the game without it. Oh, you know what? We should kill that Silkworm first, because that could have caused a Sloth item to be created last. We got a pill. Friends till the end. Oh, beautiful. Friends till the end. That's touching. I don't fucking care. Now, we're very lucky. Very extremely, notoriously lucky here to have double Monstros start in exactly the same position on the room and be exactly the same kind of frequency of shooting. This means that it should be a cakewalk to do damage to them and get them killed before they can really F with my shit, which is great. We got, oh my god, we got the Mulligan. It's a great item. Maybe not so great when you have Brimstone as well, but I'll take it. Our flies are going to do a decent amount of damage. You know, Brimstone, Max's head, fairly solid. We're not going to create too many. That's kind of the problem, but really glad I fought for that Tears upgrade and then Boss Trap room. Get a few more flies. That adds up. Kind of a long finish on this one. Again, Crystal Ball, man. We would already be done and in so much more of a comfortable position, but I can't really complain. Shall we? Oh, wow, that one actually worked. Okay, here we go. This is a big moment, because if we F this one up, we come back with the Ankh. The Ankh's not really that good. In this situation, it's not really that good. In a lot of situations, the Ankh it'll win you the day. In this situation, you know, we'll come back with 4 Spirit Hearts, or 3. That's not really that good. Oh, we're out of bombs. That's lovely. Tell you what, we're through the first phase. There you go. We made the pony effect work for us. We might as well use it as often as possible because we have Nun's Habit. Winning a run with Blue Baby is an achievement. Winning a run with Blue Baby and the pony is an achievement. I'm not feeling too bad about our luck on this run, but still, I consider this one a little bit more triumphant than your average Isaac win. Oh, Peeper's Eye doing real work. Real people, real stories. Be a little cautious here. Oh, bad damage. It's okay. I don't know why I walked into him. It's like I've talked about Poison Touch so much. Oh, that I thought I had Poison Touch. We should have walked into him, actually, more often, because Cuba Meat would have done some dirty work for me, even if it's not a whole lot. We're going to win. That feels pretty exciting. Another win racked up here as we get close to the end of our recording. I like it. I'm glad we didn't go out with like 6 losses in a row or something like that. Streak didn't 100% continue, but hey. That's not representative of Isaac as a whole. And we'll just walk into you. Great run! I had a good time with that one. I hope you did as well. There we go. It's finally over. If you enjoyed it, click the like button. It helps out a great deal. And of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. But for now, thanks for watching. And I'll see you next time.